my group will talk about the culture shock, and I'll introduce the basic information about the culture shock, like the definition, and the feelings, and the examples. First, let's see a video. After this video, I will introduce something connected with the video and something about the culture shock. Right now, I explain something to you. This video shows the difference between two countries, like the car and the standard of the measure to something. Also with the, like when you get the gas, the different measure to the gasoline. Also, the road is different, and when you go out, you take people together, your children, or you sometimes, like in European country, they take the pets together. This is the most difference between two countries. So, if you go to another country, you will face the culture shock. The culture shock is based on the cultural difference. This is the first definition of the culture shock. When you go to the other country, you face a different style of culture. Then maybe you don't know how to figure out at the first time because it's your first time to face this kind of style of culture, and you don't know how to maybe say hi to other people. You don't know what's the difference between the food and your country. Also, you don't know maybe you don't understand the language like very well, so you are face a little bit embarrassed when you talk to people or meet someone else, or you want to go somewhere like buy something for yourself in a market. This one is the second definition of the culture shock. When you stay in your country or your hometown, sometimes you will see the people from other countries with a different cultural style. So you still don't know how to say hi to them, or you don't know how to talk to them. Maybe you never learn the language which they said. Right now, I will talk about the feelings when you face a culture shock. My opinion about the culture shock when you face that the first time is the sadness, because you don't know how to do very well with other people with a different cultural style, like to break with other people, and you don't know how to like treat them very well. Maybe something you like but they don't like, something like you are interested, they are not interested. So these are the basic information I want to talk about the culture shock. Next, Chuan will introduce some the specific details about culture shock to you.
There are four phases when we face culture shock. first one is assignment phase. Like its name tells you how this phase is gonna be. And when you are in this phase, you are like a tourist in a planning mode with new surroundings. You are positive about culture. You are overwhelmed with impressions and find the new culture so fascinating. You are ready to experience new things in a new environment. But later, after 3 months, you are facing another phase, which is withdrawal. You are face-to-face experience of the culture and start to find things that so strange, so different, and frustrating. In this phase, you're gonna find behavior of others so unusual and unpredictable. You may feel anxious, begin to dislike the culture and react negatively. You start criticizing about other people because they act not the way you have acted before or you haven't seen before. So you may find people are so strange to you and you start criticizing about them. And after 2 more months, you are in the adjustment phase. In this phase, you are on the road to recovery. And the first thing that I think to me is the language skills is really good. You start understand and accept others' behavior, and when you accept and understand others' behavior, you become normal with everything, and you know what to expect. And you start asking yourself why you are here, what are you going to do here, and purpose that you go to CCU study, right? And that the things that, and high GPA is what you start to expect, and you start to solve problem and to finding the way that to help you to focus on study, so that you can gain what you expect. And 1 more month, you can be in enthusiasm phase, which is you may feel like at home. So when you are at home, you feel comfortable, you feel everything's familiar with you, you are get involved in everything. So in this phase, people will enjoy being in the culture, functions well in the culture, prefer certain cultural traits of new culture, and adopt certain behaviors from the new culture, which you find unusual before in the withdrawal phase. And once people get beyond the unusual and the most difficult stages, life in a new country becomes a lot better. But before life becomes better, you may think about how to overcome the culture shock. And I know most of you here face culture shock when you first came to US. So you're asking yourself how to overcome the culture shock, right? And to compare what Johnny is gonna show you now. So Johnny is an expert to treat culture shock.
As my group members said, the culture shock is sadness, feeling of sadness. So how can we deal with the sadness? I got some tips for everyone. First one is get an informant. So what the informant means, maybe you don't know. First time I don't know what the meaning of informant. It means good friends here, who can hear your bad things, your sadness, who can solve your problem. It's a kind of best friend. And the second one is get same culture buddy. For example, my roommate and me is both of us are Chinese. So when we're in dorm, we can talk a lot of things about Chinese, about what happened in China, and we can use Chinese to talk. That's a good idea that can reduce some kind of homesick, and maybe you can try the same thing.
Third one is every day make yourself find something that you like about the culture. The first time you come here, you may find something completely new that you don't know. You may find something that's stupid in your opinion. For example, I really hate the market square has no heated milk in the morning. It's really cold, the milk. But you should try to get used to that. And if you make yourself find something that you like about the culture, you will get involved in the culture very quickly. Do something that takes courage every day. It means you should try everything new. Don't be afraid. This is my first time here. I don't have any friends before, and I'm not afraid to do something wrong. It just tells me I have the second chance to do it better. Ask for package from home. You can ask your relatives, your parents, send something you cannot find in America. It will reduce your homesick. For me, for example, I take a package of instant noodle from China. It's just a cheap things, but I really value it. I plan to have that in the biggest festival, Spring Festival, as my dinner. Try out some new foods and attend different local meetings to observe how people interact with each other. However, you don't have to give up what you already be and what you have had. You just need to learn something new. You don't have to give up who you are. I mean, for example, try some new foods. If you don't like it, just try to get used to that. But finally, you really hate that, just leave it out. You don't have to eat it. Okay, so I hope everybody can do this.